These are things that we have not messed with. Gum embedded into the carpet in multiple places. The back bedroom downstairs, this one is full of mouse poop. This is where I've also seen a mouse nest. Here you can see remnants of tobacco, and there were a mass of joints or something here that were removed from the property by the tenant. Wigs, trash. In the closet, babe, we open the closet. In the closet, here you can see this is all stacked up. At the very bottom, when I came here last time, there were mice rustling. They have used all of the tobacco and the homemade wrappers to make their nest into. You can see the dirt caked on the walls, the doors. In the bathroom, we replaced the stool in 2019, and the tub and the surround. The tub is now full of dead flies. This tub and surround are less than a year old. The sink was clogged up and that was not called in. As you can see, their belongings are still here. There is a bedroom upstairs, like an attic bedroom. I'm not going to go up there for the purposes of this video, but it's been used as storage. They ultimately just haven't used that room. It's probably the cleanest room in the house, but it does have broken bottles and things in it. We're now going to walk from... So as you walk from the living room, you're entering the kitchen. Right here at this entrance to the left is the basement entrance. The basement door was not connected. Somehow it was jerked off, and that is also a new door that we installed. It was not connected. The mold begins on that handrail and on those side paneling, so not sure how that was usable. The
door was also off when the noise was in the basement. You can hear the spraying of the hot water tank when you walk in the kitchen.
Yes, you couldn't miss the spraying of the hot water tank because it was directly below this. This flooring was peeling up due to the humidity from the spraying water line. The tenant has left this bag of trash here. It is now amassed in flies and maggots. The smell is pretty horrendous. And then in the kitchen, you can see the condition of the kitchen. So again, she lived here more than 20 years. And the kitchen, there's food particles and things caked inside the actual cabinets themselves. As you can see, it appeared that maybe no cleaning was maybe ever done in this place. Up above, you can see from the humidity, it was starting to mold and stain the drywall because it was directly below us here. And then these were cabinets that were recently installed, and there are also...
Yeah, these are new.
These were new from less than 2 years ago. So we're going to head down to the basement now. I cannot touch the handrail. These extension cords are for the dehumidifiers that are running continuously. But the fuzziness, the reason the handrail looks dull is from the mold. So this is significantly better as these dehumidifiers have been running for more than 2 weeks now. But basically, you see the damage starting here. This basement was finished with very, very durable solid oak paneling. And as you can see, this entire finished side of the basement, all the ceiling tiles have fallen, and there are multiple types of mold growing. The mold is also on all of the floor joists, all the floorboards, all the air ducts. So this floor, this carpet is still sopping wet and saturated. As I walk on it, I can hear the water. There is one of the dehumidifiers that are running. These are the tenant's belongings. Now, this is where the issue was. As you can see, the door, a very nice old door, is now destroyed. And you see how these bed rails that are down here are rusted out. And then the mold up above there. So basically, this is the unfinished mechanical side of the basement. Here is the location of the hot water tank. What was leaking was the hot water side here. So it was this pipe that had snapped, basically. It took maintenance about 10 minutes to replace it with new lines, which we replaced on both sides. However, basically water was shooting off of this line, hitting that wall right there, and then the water was draining into this floor drain, which is right in front of the hot water tank. So the hot water is shooting off. If you see that this is one of the air ducts that's covered in mold. See how rusted out that light is all above here? So ultimately, it was shooting off with a very, very loud sound. The tenant's belongings, all that cardboard, it's all totally molded and ruined. As we continue on walking back here, the furnace is about 6 feet behind the hot water tank. And we are fairly confident that the mold is in the inside the furnace. Additionally, this is that 5-inch stack that was replaced due to the very large crack in it that was in our report from last year. Here's the other dehumidifier. We have 3 of them running. And then as you see on this back wall, it is covered in mold. And so are these air ducts. And again, every wood, every metal, every surface is absolutely entrenched in various colors and types of mold. And this is our 3rd dehumidifier, largest ones we could find. And again, we are back to the steps. So directly below that door is where that hot water tank was shooting water out, and it had not been called in possibly more than 6 weeks. Okay, that's the end of the video.